Hey everyone, welcome to the Everyday Human Podcast. My name is Easton Taverna. Each day I'll share a reflection written by me and inspired by literature, poetry, music, movies, video games, and more. And after that, I'll share a prompt for you to write your own reflection. Together, we'll explore what it means to be human. Every month, we'll walk a new path, taking a look at life, death, the universe, and everything in between. Thanks for coming along. I'm glad you're here. For more, visit eastontaverna.com or join me on Instagram at _everydayhuman. Hello, it's May 10th, and this episode, titled To Doubt or Not to Doubt, is our third, inspired by a quote from one of the best writers, the one and only William Shakespeare. And it's the second inspired by a quote from his play, Hamlet. The first Shakespeare-inspired reflection we had was from back in January. That was January 29th. It was titled, They Say the Owl Was a Baker's Daughter. That one was Hamlet-inspired. And the second was titled, Big or Small Stars or Streams. And that one was from March 23rd. That was inspired by a quote from Romeo and Juliet. So Shakespeare is a writer who probably doesn't need an introduction, but if you would like to hear a little bit more about him and listen to those reflections, head back to January 29th and March 23rd and give those a listen as well as today's. All right, so we are going to get right into the quote. It is from Hamlet and it goes like this. Doubt thou the stars are fire, doubt that the sun doth move, doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. So those lovely little lines were from a letter that Hamlet wrote to Ophelia. And if you've read or seen Hamlet, well, you know how that relationship ends, which is in total tragedy. Nevertheless, it gave us something good to think about. So let's get into the reflection. The world is an uncertain place, mercurial, and sometimes even savage, no stranger to violence and betrayal. While this is true, it is beautiful and caring, and filled with love all the same. There are few constants, death and taxes, sure, but what about love? It is possible to lose your wealth, home, and even your health and freedom, but through all of that, where there is true love steeled by trial and time, you will find that it remains, or perhaps even grows and strengthens. You may lose your faith in God, in country, and sometimes even yourself, but where there is true love, you may find that your faith in it will be tested, but never broken. And here's the twist. Hamlet writes these words to Ophelia, declaring an unshakable love, and then his actions betray both those words and her. Did he mean the words he wrote? If only for a time? Was the love true then, even if it didn't last? That's the harder question. But don't be afraid to ask it. A love untested might be no love at all. Now, that said, listen to these words. Do not compare your love to others. You cannot measure your heart against someone else's failure. You may doubt the stars, the sun, and even truth itself. But if you hold the love in your heart as sacred and steady, if you feel it in your soul and know it to be real, what reason would you ever have to doubt it? There ends today's reflection. Love may come and go. We know that. That seems to be a fact of life, right? A law of nature, maybe. But I believe there are some loves out there that are true and will last until the other side calls us back. And even if it doesn't last, the love that existed, just because it ends doesn't mean it wasn't real. And I believe we get into this in a future reflection in this month, so I won't get too far into it now. So let's get to your reflection question. Take out your journal or your napkin pile, or look out the window or take a walk with a loved one. And ask yourself this. Do I measure my heart by someone else's story? Do I let doubt take root where certainty once grew? Do I know the love I carry to be real? That's it for today, May 10th. I'll be back tomorrow, May 11th, with another reflection. Have a good one, and take care.